Hey, what's up you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron. I know I'm a little late with this. It took me a while to actually get this figure. My good friend D. Dolan actually found this out in the wild for me. So, I'm going to take a look at it for you guys today. So, as you can see, you got that standard Studio Series packaging. Nice artwork of Megatron on the front. Artwork on the side. On the back, you get some product shots. There's a little bio if you want to read it. 24 steps to transform him. More artwork on the side. Not much more at the top. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this figure open. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. He first comes with instructions, shows you how to transform the figure. And this being a Studio Series figure, he comes with a backdrop. Looks like Iacon City, which looks really cool. If you want, you can always use this as a backdrop for the figure. But I don't care for these. Taking a look at his actual accessories, he first comes with this backpack that you can, plug into the back here. Just like so. This is movie accurate, so he does have this. But if you want, you can always take it off if you want a more cleaner look. And there's two holes at the back here. And it is for these two guns. I'm pretty sure that these weren't in the movie. Like, this wasn't a part of his design in the movie. Like, even in the tank mode, this is, like, these guns are going to be more apparent in the tank mode. But, yeah, you can plug him into here. You can also plug him into his hands or the shoulders here or, the wrists. And what's Megatron without his fusion cannon? He, obviously, of course, comes with a fusion cannon, which looks cool, but it's the D16 fusion cannon, not the Megatron fusion cannon, where he has that triple barrel. I really wish it was that triple barrel one, or we had that option, but it's cool nonetheless. And then he comes with this more smaller blaster, which is more apparent for the tank mode, but you can put it onto his wrist here for the other side, because he did have this smaller blaster in the movie. But you can also, if you want that triple barrel tank look or something similar to it, you can plug it into the tank barrel here or the fusion cannon and have it like that, which is cool. It's a cool option. I do think it makes the fusion cannon look a little too long, but it's an option nonetheless, and I do like it. Now let's take a closer look at Megatron. Starting off with the head, I think it looks really cool. It doesn't really look like the movie. That's mainly because of the eyes. They're all red. While in the movie, he should have, like, pupils. But that makes sense. It's hard to replicate pupils in, like, like that for a small action figure like this. So it's understandable. But I do like it nonetheless. It's very G1 inspired, and I absolutely love it. And moving down to the rest of the design, it looks really cool. This is probably one of my favorite Megatron designs and interpretations of all time. I mean, you can't be G1, but I do like it a lot. Because I saw the movie, and it took me a bit to really like it. But my favorite part of the whole movie was Megatron's fall into madness. And I really do like his characterization in the movie a lot. So he was easily my favorite character of the movie. And again, it's just really cool to see, a modern version of Megatron. A Cybertronian Megatron nonetheless. So it's really cool. I really do like these colors. It's very reminiscent of G1. Like, you get the reds here. And I did like how D16 had the black helmet, which was a reference to the Marvel Comics. And I really wish it would have stayed in the final form. Because, again, it's just such a deep-cut reference, and I do like it. Now, let's take a closer look at Megatron's articulation. Starting off with the head, it is on a ball joint that can look up that much, can look down that much. That's mainly for the transformation, but again, you can use it for articulation. Can turn it all the way around. You do get some tilt, just barely any. Shoulders move up that much. They move down. They do rotate all the way around. Double jointed elbows, which is always nice to see on a deluxe class figure. Biceps swivel. And then taking off this, small blaster for a second, he does have wrist rotation. Does have waist rotation. It does get hindered by these guns, but again, you can always move the backpack up, I guess, on the articulated peg, and you can always rotate the waist there. It does go all the way around. The hips are on ball joints, so you can get some rotation at the top here, but they do kick forward, and they do kick back. Well, let's just take that off for a minute, but they do kick back as well. He does get a perfect split. He does have thigh rotation. Single jointed knees that have a click when you try and bend them, so be careful. Don't want to break off any tabs. I think that's just for the transformation. But yeah, he's got a single jointed knee that bends in that much, and his ankles do move down that much, which is really nice to see some, toe articulation, I guess. And the ankles do pivot, but it's kind of weak if you ask me. Measuring out Megatron, he comes to around 6 inches tall. And here's Megatron next to the Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus. And I gotta say, these two look really cool together. And here's the Transformers 1 Megatron next to the Studio Series concept art Bumblebee movie Megatron. Now let's get to it and transform him. And here he is in tank mode, and I don't know, I know I did this wrong. See, this peg does not want to stick in here. But there are things that don't want to tab in. I know I say that with a lot of my Transformers reviews. But I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of these transformations for these Transformers 1 figures. Hopefully they fix that with their future releases, but again, I'm not a big fan of this. I do like the alt mode in the movie, but I don't know. I don't like this. It wasn't fun to get here, so yeah. And here's Megatron up on the rotating base. I have to say this figure's pretty cool. And like I said, the transformation was not fun and the end result was kind of ugly. But for me, that doesn't really matter because I prefer to display my, Transformers figures in robot mode anyway. So, yeah, the robot mode here is freaking awesome. Absolutely love the articulation. Again, double jointed elbows on a Deluxe class figure. Just amazing. I love to see that. It's great. Always great to see that. And it's a great articulated figure. I really do like having posing this figure around. I have a lot of fun posing him around. He looks great with the Transformers 1 Optimus, and I can't wait to get that Alita 1 and Bumblebee in the near future because they're going to look great together. And again, these characters had great designs in the movie. All the characters in the movie had great designs. So I can't wait to see the future releases of these, figures from the movie. It's going to be really cool. Like I said, it's a cool robot mode. The alt mode is kind of but overall, it's a pretty good figure. If you want to get this figure for yourself, you can find him at Walmart, Target. He is up for pre-order on BBTS, and I believe he's on Amazon as well. I know my friend found this at Target, so that's where you can find him. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.